I will, if there's no further questions, I guess I can just demo some quick stuff for QDIP on-chain. So this is the version that is completely on-chain, so no databases. We're just using the chain as a database. I'll show you guys that real fast. There's been some UI changes. It's still kind of buggy. The whole goal that I had this week while Swap was gone was refactorization. So the ceramic version that you guys saw was the old UI version where it was just really buggy in the back in the front end code because it was prototyping, and now it's still prototyping, but a lot easier to understand and follow without just a bunch of random stuff. So I can go ahead and pull that up. If you would like to participate in an election, a little test election, I will post a link to that in 1 second once I pull up. So, right. So this is going to be, it's going to look pretty much identical to the version that Huxwell showed with the ceramic. So if you remember, this is all on chain. This is on the Rinkeby testnet. So if you want to participate in voting, you're going to need some Rinkeby. But if you guys just want to paste your address, if you have Rinkeby and want to, be in this little voting thing, just hit that link in the chat for rinkeby.qdip.surge.sh, and I will go ahead and create an election. We can see what that looks like. So if I want to create an election, we can call this Moonshot Dogfooding. And we can distribute 1 Rinkeby ETH, and I will, oh, you can't see my screen. Bummer.
I have to log back in to see.
I can
refresh.
Cool. So I think that's everybody that's back on. So I'm going to go ahead and create an election. We're going to call it Moonshot Dogfooding. We are going to allocate, we're going to allocate 1 ETH, 1 Rinkeby ETH. Let's give everybody 7 votes. Continue. And we're just going to start adding some of these addresses. If you guys want to participate, just add an address below. I will add myself, probably won't vote. I think Pharaoh.eth, that's a really cool ENS name. I removed that resolution in this field for the address because it was, you have to like wait for it to resolve before you add it. It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of anyway, some UI changes for sure. Fahim.eth, add that. Oh, your weird, Nkit, your weird ENS name might cause trouble, but we'll try it out. Let's see if it resolves. I don't think that's going to resolve. Okay.
What?
I think that change needs to go in scaffold ETH. Like the account uses 0x for the accounts component.
But,
yeah, for like the regex and whatnot.
About
the address
why
component.
does it resolve sometimes, right?
No, your address seems to have never resolved in any of the scaffold ETH applications.
It did. It did.
It will in Tip Party now.
Oh,
yes.
Cool. Maybe I'll have to look at those changes.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody else want to?
Yeah. Go on, Hans.
Damien Martini. Just to confirm, oops, you will need Rinkeby in order to participate in this. So does this look like everybody with blockies? Oh, Bliss. Cool. Huxwell. So once again, we're going to try it out with a lot of people. I've never made an election with this many people in this version. I'm also going to make myself another one. Okay. As pure as ETH. Okay. And I will also explicitly make this account that I'm creating it with a candidate in this election. So I will be both a candidate and an admin. Just so I can show you guys. We can get a little review screen. Looks like we're going to have 9 participants, 7 votes. 1 ETH is going to be allocated for this, and Moonshot dogfooding. So we're just going to go ahead and confirm that. You probably can't see my MetaMask, but I am just going through the loops here. So that is confirmed. If you guys want to see it, then that would be on the main page. I'm just going to hit view election here. And it looks like we pull up a screen of everybody. Now, 7 votes. I wasn't expecting this many people. So usually you'd probably want at least as many votes as there are candidates, but hey, whatever. So I'm just going to go through here and click some random stuff until I'm out. Okay, so it looks like that's going to be my vote distribution. I'm going to go down. I'm going to cast this ballot. Could use a loading button here, but once again, this is very early refactorization, so don't worry about it.
I really like the tag
started.
feature, by the way. Like it shows like if you're related to the election at all, which I think is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, like back here, yeah. So as you can see, like my screen's probably going to look different with the tags. Like I get this admin tag on all of these elections because this is the account that's created all of these elections, where you guys probably just have candidate, and if you have voted yet, then you will get the voted. There's also the status that determines whether you can vote and the election is open. If it's closed, you can't really cast a vote. So if we go into that, don't worry about this quadratic score yet. That's still being implemented and that should update with like everybody that's voted. They're going to have a quadratic score associated with them, which is essentially just going to be the square root converted to an integer with some decimal factor. But yeah, so don't worry about seeing all of these zeros. Really, if you guys have voted, then you'll probably see different numbers. Looks like it just refreshed for me, so that's a bug that is good to find. Cool. So I'm just going to go ahead and end this just for the sake of time, because I think we're coming up on being done here. Sorry if you haven't voted yet. Going to end that. Looks like it refreshed. So every time somebody casts, I'm seeing that it's refreshing my screen. Good thing for me to write down. And this should be ending any second now. And if looks like I'm getting nans, but hey, whatever. We try that out one more time. Okay, so here we go. You can see this closed tag. Yeah.
No, I was just wondering, like my screen just went black. So is that like a surge issue, or is that like the app? Like I'm not sure, honestly.
I couldn't tell you. I know that there still are bugs in like the event sort of side of things. So still working those out. This is a great test. Thanks for letting me know. It went black after probably somebody casted a ballot and the events just triggered a refresh on your end.
Got it.
Shouldn't the plus switch places in the voting screen? Yeah, probably. Right? Yeah, they should probably be the other way, but it's a trivial change. So if we go into, looks like it took a second to load there, getting nans at first. Then I will see the distribution of ETH to pay out based on the quadratic scores. I'm going to hit distribute, and it should bring up my MetaMask. Looks like I'm going to be distributing 1. I don't think you guys can actually see my MetaMask, but basically it's going to ask me to give away 1 ETH. I will do that, confirm that. And after this, that's it. So you should have received something like that. Great. And now it seems that my mouse has died out of old time. Cool. So my screen might just get weird here. Say again?
I got mine.
Great. That means it's working. Yeah. So UI improvements as well as contract improvements were made in this version to effectively cut down the voting costs by half. So before it was really expensive. Now it's still expensive, but much less so. Once my mouse loads up here. So my screen might get weird because I'm going to be opening my screen. So just bear with me here real fast. Well, actually, can I avoid that? Yay. And play around some stuff. Figure out what the hell's going on. Okay, it's gonna get weird. Just go with it. Okay, stop sharing. Great. So that is Onchain Quadratic Diplomacy.